I want to tell a story. That's what I want to do, because I found some notes in my phone the other day that I had written down in order of events that happened. This one time I went out clubbing with a friend or friends, and it was one of my favourite nights out ever. As in, when I've gone out with one person, I've never had this much fun with just one person going out, and I didn't even know the girl that much. I never want to forget the stupidness of that night. So I'm gonna do it in a story mode so that I never allow myself to forget, because it was great. I'm gonna leave some details out because I don't want to judge myself. Anyway, so if I can actually locate the notes, that'd be great. I found it. Okay, so it's called Night Out with Sophie. We met at her house. We did not pre-drink at all. We didn't have time. We wanted to. It was her friend's like rugby team's event at some uni somewhere in London. So I went with Sophie, who is my friend's friend. So it was my friend's friends. That's Sophie, and this event we were going to was Sophie's friend's event. Okay, so it's like a four-way person into. We get there. Sophie saw the girl that she knew and walked over to the girl with me and like all of the girls' massive group of friends. But this friend did not introduce me and Sophie to anybody. No one. We immediately got some chips. We got some food because hunger. We ate a fuckload of bloody potato wedges. So then we order some drinks. We get some drinks. We get some more drinks. We get some more drinks. And then this rugby team start being like, because it was their event that we were at, they were like, okay, we're gonna now have like an assembly in this other room. Okay, cool. So we walk in, and this whole rugby team it's not an assembly. Everyone was sat in a circle. They all knew each other, so they were all having their banter. Oh, you're so funny, Jim. Darius, oh, give me a pint. And me and Sophie walk in, and we're like, oh, we don't know any of you. And then this Sophie's friend's like, come sit in the circle. I wanna be here, man. What do you mean you sit in the circle? Come on then, let's sit in the circle. So we sit in the circle, and there's the circle, and then like we're like over here. We're like in the circle, but like we're not in the circle. So then that happens for like an hour, that we're sat in there in this most awkward situation I've ever been. They start all playing like massive drinking games together. We could have got involved if they weren't all wearing their rugby uniforms and me and Sophie were in our own clothes, looking confused and looking terrified. We could have participated. We were getting more drunk to deal with this situation. Then we realised that we didn't want to spend a lot of money because we ain't about that. I mean, poor. There was like this iconic drink that everyone was drinking, which was like the rugby team's cocktail, which was like of beer and wine and lemonade or something, like all in one, which is disgusting, by the way, absolutely vile. It gets you pissed. So we saw about 10 of them just on the side, and we kind of, you know, we slowly but doing that, we were taking a few of the drinks. I stole quite a few of them for us. Then things become a little bit unclear because, I mean, alcohol. They're not gonna read that, not gonna read that. Guys that were in like a Superman and a Batman outfit, they were awesome. But then, you know, the guys, so they were kind of just trying to make out of us, and we were like, we don't like that. So we didn't do that. But they brought us drinks. But I'm not saying that, don't just hang out with guys just to get drinks from them. That is bad. That is not what you should do. But when you're a broke ass bitch and Superman wants to do tequila shots with you, then be friendly and say yes. Cool, alright. And we lost them by accident, entirely by accident. Made friend in a bathroom who helped us escape the boys, because, you know, they were getting a bit much and we were being like, no, we don't want to do that, okay, later. We still went for it though. We got in the middle of the dance floor and we danced, and we, you know, we made some friends. We had a great time. We made loads of friends in the most awkward situation I've ever been with. We didn't even know each other that well, so, you know, great bonding experience. We nailed that night. Some of these events that universities hold, outside of the actual, like, club, when you leave, there's like a stand where these Christians were standing, and they were giving out free tea. I have never been anywhere where I have been allowed free tea after clubbing. Got your coat, which took ages, can I just add. Then on the right was these 4 tables with Christians giving out free tea and hobnobs. Now, I know this is normal for a lot of people that go to universities, but I had never experienced that, and I was really drunk as well, so I bloody loved it. Literally could not stop laughing for a good hour. And I'm like, yo, Sophie, they're giving out free tea, this is amazing, let's get this. So I got some free tea, but I was still kind of like, yo, do you want, like, are you cold? Do you want some jackets? Because how long have you been? I was asking lots of questions, because when I get drunk, I just... Now, baby, why'd you wanna hurt me so bad? So yeah, so then I talked to them, and they're amazing, and, well, of course they would be. So I was like, hey, let's get this free tea, let's head to the bus stop. So then we go to the bus stop, and, guess what, there's no buses because it's past midnight and buses don't run past midnight. But we still, you know, sit there for half an hour until midnight, and they go, oh, would you look at that, it's midnight. Now there's definitely no buses, because that helped. And then I was like, hey, you know what we could do? We could go and get some more tea. So then we go, Sophie did not want to get more tea. I was like, oh, you gotta take these free things in life. When Christians are handing you free tea, you take the free tea. So let's go back and get some free tea. So yeah, so basically I felt bad by taking more tea by the time I actually got back to them. Basically harassed these two girls that came out of the club to go and get me more tea. And I specifically told this girl that I like my tea milky, so can she please remember that. The bitch comes back with like water. It's hot water. There's no milk, there's no sugar. It's a tea bag, a dirty ass dry tea bag with some hot water. Do you know how much convincing it took me for her for me to convince her to go and get that tea as well? She didn't know me, I didn't know her. I thought she was going to be really helpful. The bitch brings me hot water. So they go and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And then they leave, and then I go back and get more tea and more hobnobs, and it was bloody amazing. And I think we probably spoke to them for about an hour. So then it got to, what, like 1:30, 2 or something, and then we just go, you know what, we should call this quits. And we should go home, and then we just kind of stay up and talk for 4 hours, because that's amazing and that's what you do when you're drunk. And to be honest, it was one of my favourite nights out, and so that was it. That was like my little story that there you go. I'm Charlotte. I'm gonna be making YouTube videos now, because I've literally been trying to make YouTube videos my whole life. I'm not even fucking kidding you. But I'm on my gap year now, so I'm going to be making maybe some vlogs, not daily vlogs, because I'm not committing to that, come on. I'm not starting up with a fail, you know. So I'm going to be making maybe some talking videos, because I've got a load of other stories that I kind of want to put onto tape, and this is going to be a lot for my benefit. It's going to be a lot so that I remember things, because I'm on my gap year. I want to remember my gap year, I want to do things, and I want to like document it and stuff. So if you want to watch as well, feel free to click a little subscribe video bottom and a little bit, and I'm really tired right now. I literally just woke up, and yeah, it is 12. Oh, my charge is breaking. It's 12:21. Oh, my voice just cracked. How attractive. So I need to have some brunch. Then I think, why am I telling you this like you give a shit? Okay, anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye bye. Fucking vocals. Oh yeah, I'm done.